Hi guys, morning, afternoon, evening, it is afternoon here. I did wake up at 10:30 and then my dad was picking my son up, so sort of briefly said hi with half opened eyelids. I was like, oh, morning. Yeah. So yeah, I thought I would just relax, and I ended up going back to sleep. It's like, what, about 2 o'clock? I've woken up, I've fed the cats, they're fed, they're happy now, they're eating their food. And I'm happy because I got coffee. Yesterday I tried doing a vid. I did a wake up to makeup. Felt absolutely horrendous, and people noted that I was not my usual happy self, and I had a lot of stress on that evening. I hadn't had any sleep a couple of nights the night before, and in a nutshell, my son went out with friends, and I said, okay, he's 18. He said, oh, I'll be about an hour or so, and a couple of hours came and went, 3 hours, 4. I was like, where the hell is he? He's epileptic, so I was worrying that he was having a seizure somewhere, collapsed on the ground and God knows where. And then when I did get in touch with him, he was out with a friend, and he was okay. But it was still like this panic. So I'm in McDonald's with my friend, and we're having a bit of a chit chat and stuff, and so I was like, that's fine. As long as I know where you are. I don't want you coming home after an hour wishing you were still out with your friend when you're back home. I want him to live a normal life. Last week, and he had a fit, and he was at home, thankfully, when it happened, half an hour after he got home from work. So that was pretty scary stuff. He's had plenty of them, so I know what to do in the event of a seizure and all that, but it's still like I have to go into autopilot when they happen. But it's still a stressful time, especially when he was under his desk and I couldn't get to him because his room is really compact and really awkward. And he had this seizure underneath his desk and I couldn't get to him at all, and he had blood on his mouth, and so I'm just wanting to drink this before it goes cold because I like cold coffee, I like chilled coffee, icy coffee, but when it's not the same. But anyway, so yeah, he came back, I don't know what time, because I'd gone to sleep. I thought, well, if he's okay, he's with friends, I'm just going to go to sleep now. I've got to stop worrying. He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll be fine. And he said that he was going to be coming home shortly, so I just thought, you know what, you're tired, go to sleep. You've had none. So I went to sleep. I was woken up at 4:30 with my son. Are you awake? And I was like, not really. I'd just woken up. I don't know what woke me up, but I needed to see what time it was on my phone. And it said about 4:30 at the time. And while I was still looking and trying to come to, he came in and says, oh, I need to go out again. The friend that he was out with is being followed by some arseholy men. He says, I need to make sure he's okay. And yeah, and I was really worried that what if there's a big group of them? What if they jump on him and add, my son, and what if he has a bang on the head with his epilepsy and everything? I don't know. But it was hugely worrying. Anyhow, he went. Before I had a chance really to say anything, he was like, I've got to go and help him. So anyway, he went, and then I was stressing out, worrying. I knew roughly where he was going to with his friend, but I thought, well, then It was like, after so long, I thought, I've got to ring. And he says, he's been jumped upon by a group of young men. The story I got when he got back behind this was, they were in McDonald's and they were chatting because the lad that he is a friend with works at McDonald's, and they were chatting to. I'm going to start putting some makeup on. If I can get my makeup out, it's stuck, it's wedged. Oh, there we go. This is my primer from Elf. This is the Poreless face primer. I call this my putty. It gets in all the nooks and crannies and makes you look uberly youthful and fabulous. Well, that's the plan anyway. Right. So yeah, they were chatting and laughing with the manager that was there. Anyhow, they were laughing and chatting, and some meathead decided that they, and in particularly my son, was looking at him and laughing, even though they had their backs to them and everything. They were not. And anyway, this was sort of shrugged off. People thought, what a wally. Oh, this, that and the other. Concealer. Not concealer, this is my bronzer. Not bronzer, this is my, I don't know how it goes after not having really good sleep. Contour stick. Get your words out, Al. Yeah. So, anyway, this meathead was then there. Oh shit, I've got it on my cap. But yes, anyway, this delightful person, everybody seemed to laugh it off, and then, you know, these persons disappeared, and then his mate had said, because he was walking home and lived a bit further towards where we are, and he says that he's being followed home by a group of fellas, and in a nutshell, it's the one from McDonald's. So, there's me concealer. There we are. Right, concealer. Excuse the close-up of my chin. Yeah, concealer from MUA. But yeah. So he was being followed. So my son was like, I'm going to support my friend. And off he went before I had a chance to blink, really. Because I was just waking up from being asleep. And of course, off he went. And after so long, I was like thinking, what the hell's going on? His friend had been jumped upon and was unconscious, but then come round. And then there were other friends of theirs that had also come out to help. And it just sounds awful. But this friend, it's like they phoned the ambulance and apparently the ambulances wouldn't come out. No, I don't know. It's very peculiar, that, but I don't know, maybe they didn't explain themselves well. Don't know, it's very odd, but they didn't come out. So, all in all, decided to a little brush. Yeah. So anyhow, they decided to there's a friend that drove, and he got his car, and they put him in that and then took him home. So at least he was at home with family. But he doesn't remember much the next day, this friend. But oh, it's just horrible, you know. And it, as much as I was worrying about, I hope his friend's okay, but I was also mainly concerned about my son with his health and everything, and it's just awful, you know. I'm glad he's one of these that's, you know, that would be there for a friend, you know, if they needed a friend, you know, needed somebody. You know, my son would be there to help. Right, just blending in. This is my Complexion Brush, as it's called on here. All I do is just pat it. I don't actually use brushing movements. It's just like using a sponge, because you can get these blendy sponges that look like a teardrop shape. But I prefer a brush. This is me personally. I think the sponges tend to just absorb product. So I just thought I would. I've been sorting out my memory on my phone last night. I had loads of things in an internal storage of the recycling bin that actually, yeah. And in the internal storage bit of this bin. And so I decided to try and find it on this new phone of mine, and I found it and managed to undo things, and then I took an app off as well, I think I did. I can't remember now as I've slept since. But yeah, I just thought I would sort it out a bit, try and do it. This is my bronzer, the bronzing block from Collection. But yeah, yesterday my head was just, I had the worst migraine. I was a really bad one. I haven't had one for a while, and I had a really bad migraine. I was trying to just sort of function and try and do a video, and it was just awful. This is it. Anyway, it comes in like, you've got a really pearly, shimmery light one, and it goes through to dark. And I just basically swirl my brush through, and that's it. You go over there. Let me just try and get the right brush. There we go. I've got this one that I love, which has got like a point. It's almost like any way to describe it, it's like a rabbit's tail. You know, it's not fully sized. It's like comes in, it tapers this way and it tapers that way, and it's just perfect for getting in all your nooks and crannies on your face, like your cheekbone areas and stuff. And just gives a nice bit of coverage. All of my brushes, by the way, are all cruelty free and vegan, and it's important to actually look on your brushes, on your packaging, just to make sure that they are cruelty free and vegan, because a lot of countries will use animal fibres in their brushes. So if you feel that a brush is incredibly soft, and it hasn't been marked cruelty-free and vegan. The vegan part meaning that it doesn't contain any animal fat, any animal products in there. Cruelty-free means it's not been tested on animals, so the glue is probably the thing, but you want to look for vegan and cruelty-free on your makeup brushes. And if it says both, you're alright, which is what these are. And these are from a company called Brush Wigs. I've got quite a few of their brushes and they're absolutely fantastic. So there's that bit. So you do basically the sides of your nose, tip of your nose, chin, just under your chin coming onto your neck, and then you want to do your forehead area going onto your cheeks. So you don't want your cheekbone itself, you want to go below that, because obviously your cheekbone area is where your blusher is going to sit. So it's like bronzer, blusher, highlight, you know. I absolutely love my, you know, the stuff. It says that this is what you want. There we go. So, okay, so this is from MUA. Love this company. They're absolutely fantastic. You can get them in most places. Superdrug. I think Tesco's do them as well as a few other supermarkets. But you can get these in a lot of places, and I think you can buy online as well. Cruelty-free and vegan marked, nice and easy to see there. This is Atomic Tangerine. I always look on the back, even though I know what it's called, but I still have to look. It is a very vibrant colour. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. But you don't need too much. So this brush I love. This is the Brushworks one. It's a bit poorly around the edges now, because I use these every day, and the fact of the matter is, after I've washed them, after I've used them, I get them all together, I round them up, all my brushes, I put in one of these, which is a little silicone bath, and then I take them all into the bathroom, so they're all rounded up together, and this has got like loads and loads of little bumps on it. I don't know if you can just about make that out. This was from Primark, something like about £2. They're not expensive. And it's just brilliant stuff. Right, let's place her on and then blend. You can see I don't want to go too mad with this colour, because it does go quite, woo, it's got a lot of pigment. Is that the word to use for this? Love it. It's a great colour. It is very natural. It looks very vibrant, a bit scary in the actual in the compact, but it's brilliant. I absolutely love this. And you can always add to it if you feel that you're not using enough product. I love it. It's a great one. It's gorgeous. Right, there we go. Okay. I mean, you can go as far over or wherever you place it as you want to. Some people put around here, around the cheek. Some will put across the nose, just to blend it all out. This is how I like to have it, as natural looking as possible. And it's just gorgeous. It's just a matte blush powder. It's just lovely. I must get another one of these actually. Then I've got one. I've got like a little area of stuff that I'm starting to build up. So all my things that I use the most of on a regular basis, so on a day-to-day basis, I go through like quite a few of these coverage, these concealers, cover and conceal. They're absolutely fantastic. Love these. I get these from an online eBay shop. I've been buying these in bulk for a while now, and they're just brilliant. Come nice and quickly as well. Well packaged. I've got a few of these because these are on offer at the minute. 3 for 2 in Asda. I've got my powder, my setting powder. I'm starting to build up a little collection of that, just so I've got some in. My bronzing. I've got another one of those. I will get some more of these as well. Hopefully they're still on offer. I want to get a few of these. I've got a couple of highlights from Elf. One more of this colour, and I've got another in a different colour. Glow drops from Lime Life. I've not worn them for a little bit. Eyeliner, mascara, foundation, the staple stuff. I want to get another one of these as well because I absolutely love this. This has lasted me forever and a day, but it's really been helpful. I love it. So anyway, it's just good just to have a little store of stuff in, and just build it up a bit. And it's like brushes and things as well. I want to get some more, so I've always got brushes in. So if I need, say, a brush breaks or whatever, I've got another backup one here. So I put a bit of highlight just on the cheek area. This is just gorgeous though. I love it. This is Luna from Elf. Absolutely beautiful. It's got such a pretty shimmer to it. I haven't plugged my lights in. I've got to sort them out. I will do them in a minute. Just bear with me. I'm not very organised. It's just really sunny out there today. It's beautiful. And then above the brow bone you want to go as well, just a bit. Take it as far around as you want to go. There is no rule with makeup applying. I mean, people are like really like, oh, how far do I take it? Should I be doing this, this and this? And there is no rule. You know, you want to do something, you do it. You put it on. If you don't like an area of makeup, it's like some ladies don't like using you know, some ladies aren't fan of concealer and highlight and all that. I love mine. You know, it's just personal preference at the end of the day. Right, so that's that. And then your lip, you don't want to put too much on there, otherwise you're going to look like you've got a sweaty lip. But I just like to highlight around the Cupid's bow basically. And then just take it down if it's a bit much. Right, so on to the next bit. I like a bit of glitter, so I've got this glitter from Colourpop. Now then, their stuff is labelled cruelty free. I couldn't see anything untoward that says that this is, you know, containing an animal product in there. I'll have to have a good look at the contents of this packaging again. There we go. I just pat it just around the eye area just to give me a bit of a sheen. I love it. I love a glitter. One of my favourites, I love to use those, Profanity. I must get some more of his stuff. This is amazing. I always like to rave about it. Have a look him up on Facebook. Honestly, he's amazing, and all his stuff is cruelty free and vegan. The only thing I'm like a bit weary of is eyelashes. Right, that's an empty one now. That can go. Let me pop you back in my little organiser. Okay, let's move this over. As you can see, I've got a wig cap on. I do wear wigs. I have got A1 at the moment. I do want to get, I've got another one coming. That's absolutely stunning. And then I want to order a couple more. Some people would say to me, why wear wigs? Why? You don't need to wear a wig. It's becoming very, very popular, wig wearing now. I'm going to be completely honest. Ladies wear wigs for all sorts of different reasons. Let's put this highlight on from Crystal Waves. Yeah, ladies wear wigs for all sorts of different reasons. They do. Some ladies and men, of course, but I'm talking from a woman's point of view. Some ladies may have been through chemotherapy, lost some of their hair. Some ladies may have had medical conditions or had to take tablets to help medical conditions, and one of the side effects is hair loss. It's like me and my arthritis, fibromyalgia. One of the side effects, one of the many conditions of fibromyalgia is actually losing some of your hair, or your hair being thinned, whatever. Exactly, that's what it's like. But there are conditions out there. Some ladies who've had COVID, for example, have said that they've lost hair, and yeah, they've lost hair. And then it's grown back. They've had to cut it super short to allow for the new growth to come through, and it's regrown again. There's all sorts of different reasons. It's like, for me, this is from Alamasqua. This is one of the vegan and cruelty-free palettes. It's absolutely fantastic. This is the artistry palette, elemental artistry palette. A lot of very dark colours, but there's also some neutrals there, and it's just nice to combine the two to make it a really pretty day look. So I'm going to go with one of the browns today. Let's try this one. Anyhow, for me, why have I started wearing wigs? Well, I've been talking about this for some time now with my hairdressers, and it's something that I've thought about a lot. With my health issues, my fibromyalgia, I've had long hair. My son remembers me with long hair, and then one day I had it cut super short because I just couldn't manage it anymore. I was struggling with long hair, trying to style it, trying to make it look fabulous. It was really difficult. Yeah. Trying to style my hair and washing it and styling it, and the pain in my hands, my shoulders, my neck, my back. it was just far easier to have it cut short. And then I have tried where I've gone through a phase of like wanting longer hair again. And I've said to my hairdresser, I'd love to grow it again because I really miss it. I used to have it coloured, I had it bright red, I've had it all sorts of colours. And the red was my favourite. Like Rihanna red, I'm talking. And I loved it. And I was so upset when, with the struggles of, no, what I haven't done my brows. I thought, what am I missing? What am I missing? Brows. So I'll have to sort them out. Yeah, and I really missed it. And I went through a phase of wanting longer hair again, and I started growing it. And then by the next appointment for my hair, I was like, I went in, I'd be like, right, cut it. It's driving me mad. It's brushing against my face. It's tickling my face. I don't like it. Take it off. Cut it me, please. And that's what I did. So that idea went out the window. And I do have patches of my hair that's thin, you know. I do have thin patches in my hair, which I'm quite self-conscious of. And then my hair doesn't always like to be styled. I used to get pulled up when I worked in Asda. I used to be upstairs such a lot. Oh, people have complained about how you look, because you don't look this, and you don't look very awake, and you don't, your hair's looking a bit untidy, and your shoes need sorting out. Or it'd be like, you know, it'd be something about appearance all the time. Why don't you get up extra earlier and then style your hair so then you're all ready for work and everything? That's the general gist. I used to get this all the time when I worked at Asda. You know, not so much when I first started, but over the time. Do you suffer with depression? Why have you got your face? You know, you're not looking very happy. And at the time, I was going through an abusive relationship. You know. So anyhow, but yeah, that's what I used to get all the time. So just do a little bit more of this mauvey colour. That's it. That's gotcha. That's gotcha. But anyway, it did upset me. And then I used to think he's reported me because someone on shop floor had done it. And I used to... The friends that I had would be so bitchy. Anyhow. Yeah. That was that. I'll go for the green today. But yeah. Anyhow, this, oh yeah, I used to get it all the time, people wanting to, reporting me on checkouts and stuff, about how I looked, appearance, and the timekeeping. I was late in a lot, and it was all down to my health and struggling. One time I took new tablets and I slept in and I woke up when I should be finishing my shift. So I was missing in action. I was AWOL. I was like, fucking hell. That was just awful when that happened. Yeah. It's horrible. And over the time my health worsened and worsened. I was really struggling. And then when I got my diagnosis, finally, that I had fibromyalgia, I didn't, you know, they said, oh, that I was incapable for working. There we go. Yeah, that's what was said. I was incapable to work. So, there we go. Sun's decided to go in. I should have got my lights up, to be honest, but I will. Just putting a bit of this green as my little, just to oomph up the colour a bit. And then I've got my there. There we go. I just thought I just needed to it's a bit better. A bit of a lime greeny colour. It's beautiful. Bit of a shimmer. Just run it through. Alright, there we are. How's that doing? Hang on. Right. Let's put you on. Okay. How's our banana? I don't know. Yeah. I know what I could do. If I use one of these really thin brushes, take a bit of my Get quite scared I do when I do this. It's like and just take it round. Okay. Don't know if this is going to work very well, so wish me luck. I've got this pretty silver. Oh dear, so stressful. There we are. I'm hoping that looks okay. And then I'll use the bright blue from MUA under my eyes. There we go. Just adds that bit of a pop to it, I think. I love it. It's like a hint of green going on and blue. Why don't I just use another brush? Okay, I've got enough of them. Got plenty. Yeah. If I use, could do with a really. I know I've got one in my green, in my a palette that I've got, but it's rooted around in there for it. No. Oops. Just move my. Yellow. I just don't want to mess this look up. Bit of a gold just above the top of the eye. Not used this one yet. There we go. Hoping you can see it okay. Right. So this is a goldy colour that I've never used out of this palette, and I'm thinking I just want to get a little bit of a yellow tone running through, because I've got in my wig I've got yellows in there. I've got all sorts. Basically, it's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. There was panic. A bit of panic. It's like stress. There you go. Just keep tweaking, basically. I don't want to go too mad. So there's like the mauvey colour here, and then I've got green running through here, and then I've just taken a bit of this goldy colour across the top, and then the electric blue underneath the eye, and then my plan is to use the black on the top. As a liner. There we go. I've given myself a slight point just with the brush. Only a slight wing. I don't go too mad with them because I can't. If I start messing with them, then you start ballsing things up. I know I do. The more you tweak with something, you find yourself just messing it all up. And it's not really the look I want to go for, the messed up look. There we go. That's not bad actually, I'll keep it to that. If I start messing, I'm guaranteed to balls it up. It's only a little wing, but it was something I picked up from an influencer. I was watching her doing a makeup tutorial, and she said the best way to do wings is just to buy one of these brushes. And I'm thinking, I don't want to buy one of these brushes. You know, it's just the same tip as what I've got, basically, on the same brushes, but just that yours are from one company. And I thought it's just a sales technique, and I'm not falling for it. I'll use one of mine, and I've managed to perfect it a little bit. So there we go. Na-na! Wings! I've busted you. Right, so that's that. Just put a little bit of white here just to wake me up, give me a bit of a lift. It does help slightly, so I'm hoping that's okay. Yeah, so we've got gold on the top there, a green, pearly green going here. I've got the mauvey brown here. I just like something just to balance it all out. I've got a silver running along here. And then I've got an electric blue going on at the bottom just to oomph me out of it. What do you think? Does it work? This is the question. But even if it doesn't, I like it, and that's all that matters. Yeah. So what's next? I need a bit of glitter on the top here, just about here somewhere. And I think I can save. Oh, and then I want some mascara on. Just stay there. Don't. I've got one of my cats. Usually she jumps down from the windowsill onto my table, whether I like it or not, basically. She's a little sod. Love her to bits though, but flipping Nora drives me crackers. Yeah. How's that? I'm trying to sort of keep it into the corner of the eye, this particular one, and then taking it above slightly because of my hooded eyes. There we go. There we go. It's a bit of a sparkle. I know you can't see too well. Right, so that's that. Ooh. That'll do. I am not pissing around too much with this. I just want to get a wash and dressed. I'm hoping you can see it all right. It's really difficult. I know I've got my lights on. Stay there, you. But there is a pink in there. Okay. Pretty. There we go. You can just about see it sparkling away. There we go, mascara. God knows what time it is. I have no clue at all. Right, that's that done. I need some new eyelash glue. I know I've got these tiny little tubes. That I just hate. They drive me crackers. I've got one on the go at the minute, I think. Don't fall over, don't fall over. There we go. Right, where to put everything? I'm running out of room. Right, so I've got my lashes. Do you know what? I'm going to try and pop them on. I need some new ones, to be fair. These I've had a while. These are from iLaw. I need to get some more. My little supply is running low, and I do want to buy some from overseas. There's a few companies that I absolutely love the look of, and I want to get a couple of pairs. I'm one of these people that just loves the fluffy style, but obviously cruelty free and vegan. Jaylee Cosmetics, she does fantastic lashes, and they're not with animals in them. I did ask. Pinky Bee is another one that I want to get hold of. They're all from the States, and I know it's the joys of, let me just pop this on. It's really difficult. Put a bit of glue on the band there. You let it dry for about 20 seconds, so it's a bit tacky. And then you pop on. I absolutely love my lashes. Do. There we go, you're gone on straight away. I love lashes, they're great. They just finish the eye off so well. Love them. There you go. See the difference? Without, with. And you just look how that eye looks compared to with, you know. It just adds volume and definition to your eyes. I just love them. And so we'll do it. Two lash. When I get some new ones, when I start them off, I'll do a vid showing lashes, and it's so easy doing lashes. Once you get in the swing of it all and you find a company that works for you. I mean, these are iLaw. Get these in Asda, and they are stated vegan and cruelty free on the box. Home and Bargain, I think, is it? Yeah, they have them as well. Because I went in there on one of the days and I saw them in there. I was like, oh! And they're a bit cheaper as well. So I shall be looking. Oh, God. Come on now. Play nicely. Right, let me shut this drawer too a bit. There we go. So you want them just where your lid joins your lashes up. That's where you want them. And you just, yeah. Don't come in now, Minnie, please. As she walks right across my makeup thing. Oh, it's Gizmo this time. It's usually her. I hate it when they do that. Right, I'm just tweaking. It's really hard to get both eyes on camera when I'm trying to be right up close to my mirror. Please don't start! Oh, God, it's terrible. It scares me when I'm, you know, poking around my eyeballs and I've got glue and stuff, and cats that just want to... There you go. They go on so easily and they're just fabulous. I love them. So there we go. Aye, aye. As you can tell, I've only got one light on. If I had both lights on, it'd be a lot easier. But for me, I'm a bit limited on space at the minute. But a cup of coffee, brushes everywhere, cats flying around everywhere. And I'm just going to put a bit of this lippy on. It's always good for pictures, but that's about it. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I've got my gold, the green. It's like a limey green. The mauvey colour, mauvey brown, and then a bit of silver running here and glitter. I'm hoping you can see it all okay, and Yeah. And then there we go. Love it. See, I want a few new bits and pieces for when we go away on holiday. Which our holiday has been moved now from June to the end of July, beginning of August. So nice. Can't wait for that. Just a few days away. Not far, but far enough. In the UK. So we are going to have a little break. Holidays absolutely wipe me out, and I hate holidays, but I love them as well. It's really, really difficult when you've got conditions and you struggle on a day-to-day basis. And it is. Because like when you go away, it's like, it's really, really hard. You want to enjoy yourself, and then you feel like you're holding everybody back from enjoying themselves. But we shall see. I just take it as it comes, and if I feel well enough to go round a few shops, I'm okay to do that. It's not like sightseeing type of holiday, it's a break. It's a breather, it's a change of scenery, and you know, I've got my parents coming with us, so it's like they may want to do some of the bits like going on the tour bus and that. I've done all that. And whilst they're doing the bus, I'll quite happily go and have a look round the big Marks and Spencers and get myself a few new bits of makeup and something to wear maybe. You know, that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is my little bag of goodies. So in here I've got a Tangle brush that come with my wig. My wig is in my wardrobe at the minute on a stand. You got some sweets, you got a swizzle, like a little scrunchie. And then 2 wig caps. So there's this and the other one is obviously on my head. These 2 I've bought clips, hair clamps, from Asda. I just wanted something just to clip the front bits back, because I don't really have any accessories for hair, because all my hair stuff I got rid of. And then I'll get it out in a minute. And I'll pop it on. But I just wanted to show you my makeup for today and how it looks. The finished look. Love my lashes. I'm glad I've put them on. I've missed wearing them, to be honest. My eyes have just been, when they're really, really watery, my eyes, I just can't wear lashes at all. They just, my eyes get so watery and then they lift up, so it's pointless till my eyes have all calmed down again, which is now. So I'm going to take my brushes into the bathroom. I'm going to wash them. I'm going to have a quick wash, and then I'll do a separate vlog showing you the wig. It's very exciting. I know I've done a video with it on already, but I just thought I'd show you how easy it is to pop a wig on. And I just love it. Right, I'm going to go now. So thanks for watching, guys, on this one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!